So ladies and gentlemen, they're going to do 3 laps before this one gets underway. Last opportunity to wish them well because we're going green soon. 2 former national champions on the front row, Tim Atkin and Rod Moora. A 2 times Australian street stock champion on row 2. A 2 times Australian production sedan champion on row 3. Further back, there's another 2 times Australian champion in Ron Belfield in 61. The yellow lights are about to start flashing. Kip Stapley, the clerk, of course, saying we're going next time around. Rod Moora on the outside of Tim Atkin. "40 laps the journey." Let's see how far we can get in what should be a thriller. The 2 best drivers we've seen this weekend are on the front row, both former national champions. And at 10:23 local time, they head into turn 3 and await the green lights. The Coat Sire Australian production sedan title for Speedway Sedans Australia at Moora in WA is all go. And Rod Moora got the best of the start. Down into turn number 1, Tim Atkin is there. So go into turn 1 and 2, Atkin back in front, Rod Moora in second place. They're 4 wide out of turn 2. Michael Hammond goes sideways. 1 car on the outside of him is Nino Mendez. Back then to the 51 of Anthony King. Tim Green in 6th place. It's a tippy toe out of 3 and 4 the first time. Atkin the leader. Mendez in 2nd place. Michael Hammond in 3rd. Back then to Rod Moora in 4th place. Back then in 5th place is Anthony King, then Tim Green. So head down the back straight. We've got 1 car that's spun. The yellow lights have come on. Yellow lights are on. And there's Jackie Moroney who has spun the car in turn number 4. And there'll be a stoppage. Tim Atkin opened a small lead the last time of asking at the start. Here we go again. The national final about to get back underway. Restart number 1 away. A good start too for Tim Atkin and Rod Moora. So go down to turn number 1. They've all safely got through there. They have. Atkin is the leader. Back to Moora. 3rd place is that of Michael Hammond. Then in 4th place is Anthony King. 5th place already is Stephen Laidlaw. He started out as 6. There's a bit of trouble. There's a lot of trouble further back. The yellows are on again. Glenn Hoskins is going in the reverse direction. Barry Rose in trouble in 181. Who else is involved in that? About to lead them into the main straight. For the 3rd time, for the Australian title, it's all go. And Tim Atkin got the best of the start again. As we move down into turn number 1, Moora stays with him this time. Back to Michael Hammond in 3rd, Anthony King. On the outside is Stephen Laidlaw, and back to Nino Mendez in 6th. Tim Green 7th, then Rick Moora in 8th place. They're 3 wide further back after that as they come out of 3 and 4. And will they all get through? We have ourselves 1 lap down. 1 down and 39 to go. Tim Atkin out in front. Michael Hammond's car starting to billow smoke. Michael Hammond's not going to last the distance. In fact, he won't last 2 laps. Hammond's gone. He's out of the race. So Michael Hammond blows an engine on lap number 2 as they move out of turn number 3 and 4. As they move down to the main straight, it's Tim Atkin out in front. Back in 2nd place, we've got a 3-car pile-up in turn 4. 16 Paul Stevens, 181 Barry Rose, and 27 from New South Wales Wayne Burke all involved. Lap single file. This is the first single file restart we've had. Around the cone, into the main straight, we're back underway in the national final. Down into turn number 1. Tim Atkin, the leader, gets a nice run out of turn number 2. Rod Moora Back in third place, it's Anthony King. Here comes Laidlaw. Oh, heavy crash. Something broke on Nino Mendez's car, and that has slammed into the wall full pelt. Mendez's car has been demolished over on the back straight. He's sitting in the middle of the track. The ambulance is on its way, so too the crash crew, and it's bounced into the middle of the circuit. And that is a heavy impact crash. Something has broken on that car, and it's careered head. Not counting the other minutes under red. Away again. Atkins leads down the main straight from Rod Massara. Back in third place, it's Anthony King as they move out of turn number 2. Here comes Stephen Laidlaw, goes underneath of Anthony King into third place. Back to Rick Massara in 5th. So move out of 3 and 4. Can we get lap number 2 completed? Yes. It's Akin, Massara, Laidlaw, King. Back to Rick Massara in 5th place. 6th place, Tim Green, then Kane McDermott, Nathan Penn. Back then to Jackie Maroney. Glenn Hoskins has made it now up to 10th place. So move out of 3 and 4. The race leader absolutely flying. 19.387 the last time around. 19.087 this time. Rod Massara second, Laidlaw right behind him, gives him a tap on the back end. Back then to Anthony King in 4th. Rick Massara in 5th place. 6th place is Tim Green. Then Kane McDermott, and 8th place belongs that of Nathan Penn. Jackie Maroney and Hoskins. Trouchet is 11th, Ron Belfield. Then Stuart Fawcett, Barry Rose, Paul Stevens and Daniel Orio. The race leader is Tim Atkin. He's out by 2.1 seconds, and 18.975 the last time around, as quick as anyone has gone tonight or last night. Atkin goes quicker again, 18.842 this time. Massara in second place, being hounded by Laidlaw. The race finally settles down, 35 laps to go. 4th place is that of Anthony King, then Rick Massara. Tim Green behind him. Then in 7th place is that of Nathan Penn. 8th place is Kane McDermott. Glenn Hoskins is up to 9th after winning the B main. Down the main straight they go. Well, he didn't actually win the B main, as Rick Massara is going to be out, I think. Smoke billowing out of the 21 car. He's not going to see the distance. Our race leader is Atkin. Another lap put together. Rod Massara. Back then to Stephen Laidlaw, Anthony King, Rick Massara producing a smoke screen. Back then to Tim Green, Nathan Penn, Kane McDermott and Glenn Hoskins. Jackie Maroney, the next car running. Then we've got Damon Trouchet and Stuart Fawcett. He's under pressure from Barry Rose. Rose goes underneath of him. Our leaders are back through, and lap traffic soon will be an issue. Atkin. Rod Massara then 5 car lengths back in third place to Stephen Laidlaw. Rick Massara with a car that is smoking rather heavily. Smells like tyre. It might be something more drastic in a minute. So it's Atkin, Massara, Laidlaw and King. Then Tim Green, Nathan Penn. Then back to McDermott. Oh, we've lost a wheel. We've got a whole axle here. And it belongs to the 21 car of Rick Massara. It's sitting right here in the main straight, and look at the smoke coming off of it. Look at the smoke coming off of that wheel. It is very, very hot indeed. 9 laps complete. Tim Atkin was out by 3 seconds, or 2.6 seconds. So they're away again. So move out of turn number 2. And down the back straight. This time Atkin doesn't get away. Rod Massara's applying the pressure into the main straight. 10 down and 30 to go. And not only is Rod Massara applying the pressure, so too is the veteran Victorian Stephen Laidlaw. 3 car lengths back then to Anthony King. Up in 5th place is Nathan Penn. Then back to Tim Green in 6th position as they move out of turn number 4 and into the main straight. The race leader is car number 15, Tim Atkin, Rod Massara, and back then to Stephen Laidlaw. 4 or 5 car lengths back to Anthony King. Here comes Tim Smith underneath the Nathan Penn. Further back we've got Kane McDermott and Glenn Hoskins. He's up to 8th place after being in the B main, Hoskins. There's some sort of a drive and there's a long way to go. Rod Massara now looking underneath of Tim Atkin. We're a long way from home, but it's getting exciting. The three of them locked together. Laidlaw right there with them. Back then in fourth place is the 51 car of Anthony King. Tim Green fifth, then Nathan Penn. A few car lengths back then to Kane McDermott and Glenn Hoskins. Hoskins is about to be joined by Stuart Fawcett. The three cars out in front though are locked together. Atkin runs wide. Rod Massara hits the front, and now Laidlaw hits the front. We've had 3 leaders in half a lap. Massara runs wide, and Laidlaw is in front. Laidlaw, Massara and Atkin. Wow, that didn't take long to change. So now Laidlaw's in front. Atkin tries to get back underneath the Massara. Massara drives around the outside. We go up an octave. We've got 25 laps to go. In the blink of an eye, the whole race changed complexion. And Atkin is now chasing instead of being chased. A bit of smoke coming out the back of the 33 car of Laidlaw. Rod Massara, who last week chased down Laidlaw as well in the state title, is doing exactly the same again. They've skipped away from Atkin. Down into turn number 1. 24 laps remain. It's Laidlaw for Massara, and back then to Tim Atkin. A gap back then to the 51 car of Anthony King. Tim Green, then Nathan Penn. Glenn Hoskins up to 7th place now. Down the main straight, the margin is 0.4 of a second. Not much separating the top 3. It's Laidlaw, Massara, and the 3rd place car of Tim Atkin. 3 former national champions are running 1, 2 and 3. Laidlaw won this event two times. Massara's won it once. Atkin has won it once. And they're going hammer and tongs with 22 laps remaining. A long gap back to Anthony King. Back then to Tim Green. Nathan Penn and Glenn Hoskins. They're in the battle for 4th, 5th, 6th and 7th. Past the strike again. 0.7 of a second separates the top 3. Tim Green goes underneath of Anthony King and into 4th place. Back then to Nathan Penn and 73 Glenn Hoskins. But you can't take your eyes off the first 3. A classic old go at the halfway mark. 20 down and 20 to go. Laidlaw just in front. Here's Massara and Atkin. Atkin had to momentarily button off as he tried to go underneath of Massara. Massara's lining up Laidlaw again into turn number 3. He comes underneath again. They come into the main straight side by side. On the outside, Laidlaw resumes the lead. Massara, Atkin, a long gap to Tim Green. Back to Anthony King. He's under pressure from Nathan Penn and Glenn Hoskins. Oh, and Laidlaw's out. No, not Laidlaw. Atkin is out. Atkin has got up in smoke. The yellow lights have come on. I'm not sure why the yellows are on, to be honest. Atkin's out of the race. He's got up in smoke on the back straight. And we've got a stoppage with 21 set for the restart. Away. Down into turn number 1 once again. Laidlaw and Massara going hammer and tongs. Tim Green in 3rd place. Anthony King, Steve, and then back to Glenn Hoskins as they come out of 4. Rod Massara looking to get underneath the Laidlaw. Didn't quite get it done. Down into turn 1. Laidlaw, Massara, and Tim Green from Kalgoorlie. Massara levels up again into the top turn. Laidlaw goes in quickly, so too Massara. Here comes Tim Green. Down into turn 1 and 2. Massara has another look. Here he goes. Massara back in front. Another lead change. Down into turn 1 and 2. Massara 3 and 4. Laidlaw comes back again. Leans on him as they come across the line. The margin is 0.05 of a second. Laidlaw back in front. On the outside, it's Massara and Laidlaw going hammer and tongs. Massara and Laidlaw into 3. Another car retires. 3/4 track hires Massara. Laidlaw and Moora into the fence or in the front straight. There's going to be big damage. 73 Glenn Hoskins had nowhere to go. Slams into the back of Rod Moora, and we've got drama with 15 laps to go. Oh my goodness. 25 laps down, and we've got an incident with the leaders. Stephen Laidlaw, the leader, has been sent to the rear of the field. For causing the stoppage, an incident with Rod Moora, the 73 car of Glenfield or Stephen Laidlaw. We're going to get a new national champion. Anthony King up behind Tim Green. We're underway. Kane McDermott and Glenn Hoskins. It's going to be a great old finish here. Barry Rose and the little 181 Sigma is right in the mix as well. So head down into turn 3 and 4. The race leader is Tim Green from Kalgoorlie. Anthony King, Kane McDermott, Glenn Hoskins, and Hoskins in the Tirana is 3/4 track high. He's out in the paddocks. He's gone back to 5th now because underneath comes Barry Rose. Also right up there now is the Narrogin driver, Paul Stevens. But it's Tim Green out in front. Tim Green, the leader. Back in 2nd place, it's Anthony King. 3rd place, it's Kane McDermott as they head down the back straight again. Kane McDermott makes a move, goes underneath of Anthony King and goes into 2nd place as they come out of turn number 4. Kane McDermott started out of 9, moves up to 2nd, and Tim Green started out of position number 7. Tim Green's got 13 laps to go. The yellow lights have come on. We've got a car up in the fence. An extraordinary national final. Out of turn 4, wait for the greens, we're back underway. Down into turn number 1, Tim Green leads them. Anthony King looking for a way through on Kane McDermott, couldn't do so. 4th place is Barry Rose. 5th place is Glenn Hoskins. Then we've got Jackie Moroney there and Damon Truchet. Truchet is underneath the Moroney and looking for a way under Hoskins. 12 to go, Tim Green the leader. 2nd place, it's that of Kane McDermott. 3rd place is that of Anthony King. Stephen Laidlaw retires to the infield, he's gone. So it's an all West Australian affair now. So move into the main straight. And down in the main straight, it's Green from McDermott. 3rd place is Anthony King. Barry Rose in 4th place. 5th place is 73 of Glenn Hoskins. So go down the back section. There'll be 10 laps to go in the Australian final, and there's 9 cars remaining, all West Australian. Green, McDermott, King and Rose. Rose out of the B main. 5th place of Hoskins. Truchet finished 5th a week ago. He's 6th in the national final at the moment. Ron Belfield are 2 times winners, they're in 7th. Then Jackie Moroney and Daniel Orio. Count them down, Moora. 9 laps to go. And Barry Rose has gone into 3rd place. The little Sigma is giving on a mighty showing. Down the back straight they go. The little Sigma's gone into 3rd place. He finished 3rd a week ago in the West Australian title, but he come through the B main in the national final. Oh, and Anthony King's gone. Anthony King's lost a tyre, he's got a flat tyre. He's out of the race. That puts Glenn Hoskins into 4th. The yellow lights have come on. Yellow lights have come on. I'm not sure why again, but they're on for a restart. They come out of turn 4. Will this be the last stoppage? 8 laps to go. The Australian final back underway. Green just ahead of McDermott. Rose and Hoskins. Hoskins immediately goes to the inside, gets a tap. Ronnie Belfield's going under Truchet. So head out of turn 2 and down the back straight. The first 2 have got away. And here comes Hoskins, looking underneath of Barry Rose. The little Sigma on the outside, Hoskins the inside, 7 to go. Green, McDermott, Rose, Hoskins and Truchet. Back then to Ronnie Belfield in 6th place. Now it's a three-way go. McDermott and Rose back in fourth place is the 73 car of Hoskins. Ronnie Belfield goes into fifth. Truchet back to sixth. Tim Green leads with 6 to go by 0.7 of a second. Kane McDermott and then 181 Barry Rose. Then in fourth place it's that of Glenn Hoskins. Further back to Ronnie Belfield in fifth. There's 5 laps to go. Can Tim Green hang on? He has a handy lead. They're all getting very tired. The lap times are slowing right down to 20-second laps. So move out of turn 2. What has Kane McDermott got? Can he catch him? There's 3 car lengths the margin. 6 car lengths back to 181 Barry Rose and Glenn Hoskins. Ronnie Belfield there in fifth with 4 to go. The margin is 0.4 of a second. Can Kane McDermott catch Tim Green? Barry Rose and Glenn Hoskins having a titanic battle for the third place. Down into turn 3 again. Count them down, 3 laps to go. Oh, is Tim Green done enough? He's opened up a gap now. It's back to 0.8. Down into turn 1. McDermott, Rose, Hoskins and Belfield. I think they'll be the top 5. Back to Moroney, Truchet, and the last car running is Daniel Orio. 2 laps to go. The white flag is out next lap around. It's Tim Green from Kalgoorlie, 2 laps away from being crowned the new Australian champion. He's well clear. Back then to McDermott, then back to Rose. 4th place is Hoskins. 5th place is up for dispute. And around the outside goes Jackie Moroney. 1 to go. Ronnie Belfield's bonnet's coming adrift. Oh, flat tyre for Hoskins. Moroney's gone to 4th. Hoskins may lose out here. Can he hold on to 5th? But down the back straight the last time. Our new Australian champion is from Kalgoorlie. And it's Tim Green. Tim Green first across the line. Then it's Kane McDermott, Barry Rose, Jackie Moroney, and a photo. A photo finish for 5th. Ron Belfield has got up. Ron Belfield has finished 5th in a blanket finish. What a race it was in the end. Tim Green, Kane McDermott, Barry Rose, Jackie Moroney, Ron Belfield, Damon Truchet was 0.05 of a second off being on the podium. Daniel Orio and Glenn Hoskins with a flat tyre is last to complete the distance. Our new national champion is Tim Green from Kalgoorlie. Presentations coming up very, very shortly.
Ladies and gentlemen, put your hands together for the new Australian champion as he comes around.
Sweet, who cares?
Ladies and gentlemen, the new Australian champion, Tim Green.